welcome back to In Spanish with Daja. In this video we are going to talk about the present continuous in Spanish. Now the last video was about the weather and I was telling you that you can talk about the weather now or usually. So, as in now we use the present continuous, I thought it would be a good idea to record a video about this tense, the present continuous. Now, what do we use the present continuous for? Well, we use it to talk about activities happening right now. We create the present continuous using the auxiliary ESTAR, conjugated for each pronoun, and a main verb ending in ando or iendo. Okay? So, before we start with all the verbs, let's see the conjugation of the verb estar. And here we have it. Yo estoy, tú estás, usted está, él, ella está, nosotros, nosotras estamos, vosotros, vosotras estáis, ustedes están, ellos, ellas están. Now, we're going to use these conjugations and we're going to write the main verb of the activity in ando or iendo. So, there are two types of conjugations. Let's see the number one. This conjugation is for the verbs ending in R. So what we're going to do is keep the root, eliminate the R, and add ando. Okay, all the verbs in this group are regular, so anytime you see a verb ending in R, this is a rule you're going to apply. And here we have some verbs. Cantar, jugar, estudiar, pelear, saltar, limpiar, enseñar, tomar, caminar, peinar, meditar, cocinar, comprar, explicar, trabajar, pensar, soñar, preguntar, and many other verbs. Okay? So, for example, a sentence in affirmative would be Yo estoy enseñando el presente continuo en este video. So that is happening right now, in this moment. I am teaching you this now. Now, in the negative, the only thing we do is write no before the verb, just like we do in the present indicative, okay? Or in the present subjunctive. So if you haven't seen the first video, I leave the link in the description. Go watch it when we finish this one, okay? So you understand everything perfectly. So I would say, Luisa no está peleando con nadie. In a question, the only thing we do is write the opening question mark and the closing question mark because it is just like a positive sentence. So I would say, ¿Ustedes están pensando en venir a Colombia? That's a serious question. Answer in the comments. Now, the second conjugation is for the verbs ending in er or ear because they have the same ending. They are all going to end in yendo. Okay, so again, we keep the root and add yendo. So here we have some verbs. Hacer, comer, correr, vender, vivir, and other verbs. Now, what we're going to do is add yendo, and that's it. So, for example, ¿qué estás haciendo? Or, ¿dónde estás viviendo? María está vendiendo zapatos. Now, there are some verbs that are irregular in these two endings, er or ear. Okay, so what we're going to do is change a vowel in the stem or in the middle of the verb and just add the same ending iendo. Okay, so this is similar to the things that happen in the present indicative. Don't forget about the video. So the first case is that we're going to change the O to U in these verbs. Poder, dormir, morir. Okay, so for example, Lucy está durmiendo con los bebés. Los buenos modales están muriendo. Now the verb poder is not very usually heard or said with iendo. We usually use it when we think that something could be or could have been done a different way. Okay, so for example I say, pudiendo venir a Colombia, ¿por qué estudias español en tu país? Because once you know this country, you're going to absolutely love it. I'm not saying that your country is not beautiful, I know it's beautiful, but if I could travel to another country to learn a different language, I would definitely do it. So if this is your situation, ask yourself that important question. Now, when the verb ends in vowel before the ending, before er or ir, what we're going to do is replace the I in yendo with a Y. And it's going to sound yendo, yendo. Like in these verbs. Leer, construir, oír, huir, traer, ir, destruir, caer, and others. So for example, I would say, ahorita no estoy leyendo un libro. Ellos están construyendo una casa. Now, there is a change that only occurs with the verb ending in ir. And what we do is change in the stem the E to I. Like in these verbs. Decir, pedir, repetir, preferir, freír, seguir, vestir, reír, sentir, servir, venir, reír, mentir, and others. So for example, I would say, Carolina te está mintiendo. Estoy diciendo que vengas. Hoy no me estoy sintiendo muy bien. Desde hace 2 meses estoy viviendo sola. Desde hace and a period of time or a specific moment. Okay, now in Spanish we have some reflexive verbs. These verbs end in se. For example, levantarse, bañarse, cepillarse, peinarse, cambiarse, vestirse, sentarse, irse, ponerse, quitarse. So the reflexive pronouns can go either before or after the gerund, the verb ending in ando or iendo. For example, él se está bañando or él está bañándose. Now, when we write the reflexive pronoun next to the verb, okay, at the end of the verb, what we're going to do is write an accent mark or a stress mark in the syllable before do. So in an, cambiándome, or in en, vistiéndome, peinándome. Okay, so you write that stress mark. If you write the reflexive pronoun at the beginning, you don't have to write the mark, okay, or the accent. Well, that was everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find this video useful, that you learned something new, and leave a comment using this tense in an example or several examples if you want. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell to keep in touch of any new content, and I will see you next time. Así que no siento más, me despido, nos vemos en el próximo video. No olviden usar estas expresiones en sus conversaciones en español y un saludo desde la hermosa Colombia. ¡Chao!